Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here. May 16th, 2021. Dedicate this to my dad. He would have been 95 today. World War II veteran, Pacific Theater, Korea. He loved this country. He dropped out of high school, lied about his age to join the war late. Died December 31st, 1981 at 55 from smoking. I've never forgiven him for that. But let's walk about the garden. We've been enjoying strawberries and strawberries and strawberries. I'm really glad we have the 3 beds now. I'm looking forward to this June bed next year. In my potato crop here, this is a potato that was planted last year. It looks like it's going to be a red one because of the bloom coming on. But these were crazy potato seeds that my friend down at the greenhouse planted for me from seeds and such. And it looks like they're going to make potatoes. The canna lilies from my mother-in-law's farm, mother and father-in-law's farm, doing well. No insect damage yet, but it's coming. Another volunteer potato in the middle of the strawberry patch. Raspberries are looking good. They'll start turning soon, about the time the strawberries give out. To the tomatoes. I'm afraid I've got something going on with the leaves again for the 3rd straight year. I've got to take it to the Farm Bureau or somebody and get an answer for this. It's so frustrating. I have Roma and Japanese black here. Got a cucumber coming on here. And another one here. This is the black zucchini squash I planted a few weeks ago. I was able to get my worm bed back out of the crawl space and put these worm castings around it as an organic fertilizer. I'll have a video coming out on that. This is the tomato that was in the white walls of water. I ran out of wire cages, so I rescued this cage and I'll put that back up. Red fire lettuce. This is slow to bolt. Probably be the last planting of that before the heat of the summer. I have some sunflowers in this little starter coming up, and then a sunflower in the middle of my path. I think I'll just let it go. I can walk around that. The lotus bathtub's looking good. This little brick border here is new since the last video. I redid the pond and had all these bricks left over. So I put in this little border. I've been wanting a border here for a long time. Water lilies are looking good. I have some annuals here, some pentas, and some, don't remember exactly what that is. Roses are kind of fading, and that's expected. The yarrow on this side has not bloomed yet. There's a big yucca plant ready to bloom here. There's supposed to be lotus plants in here, but it doesn't look like they're going to make it. Just the parrot feather and that water hyacinth I purchased the other day. Another volunteer or 2 of sunflowers. But I'm really excited here. I've been looking for years for a robin's nest and finally found one. It's only about 8 feet off the ground. You can see my trail cam up there. I'll be putting a video out on that. She's got 3 beautiful robin blue eggs up there. She was a little angry with me yesterday when I was putting the camera up, but she went right back on the nest. The hibiscus that I didn't think was going to make it is looking great. It's going to be blooming. A little disappointed in the Jerusalem artichokes. These flags are where they should be coming up, and obviously they've rotted in the ground. So the next time I'm at the farmer's market, I'll try to look for some more. I do have one coming up in the canna lilies. This little pepper plant is struggling. Peppers were really small when I planted them in here. This is some sage, perennial sage coming up. And this tomato plant's looking okay. This is a celebrity. Some of the zinnias from last year, volunteering. Carrots are looking great and the onions are looking great. The only problem here is that I don't think I left enough room for the onions to bulb out very well. So could have sacrificed the bulbs, but my wife brought one in last night for a hamburger and it was pretty good size. Some straight neck and yellow and crook neck squash mixed here. We'll be eating that soon. It's blooming. And some more over here. That's the tomato plant that was in the original Walls of Water. There's a mockingbird right over there. I'm going to digress. I saw that mockingbird. Right there is a bowl full of mealworms. Been trying to train the bluebirds who are living in this Peterson nest to eat the mealworms, and they won't, but the mockingbird loves them. This is the pepper plant that was hit by frost, the one I forgot to cover. It's going to make it, but it's not looking good. I may have to purchase a couple more pepper plants here the next couple days. Carrots, radishes, and some spinach that's not coming up. That was supposed to be slow to bolt. Planted that about 10 days ago. In amongst this grass here are a lot of snow peas, and we've had a couple of cashew chicken dishes off of them and eaten some of them as snap peas. It's about ready to, they're still blooming, but it's about ready to pull the plants. Probably put another squash plant in here. These carrots are multicolored. This one looks like a Denver's half long. There's a row of that too. The horses love these. And my corn made it through the frost. It's looking good. Sweet corn variety called Old Timers. And on the perennial and annual flower bed, I haven't planted a lot of annuals in here, a couple. Black-eyed Susans are coming along fine. This echinacea got hit by frost. It's going to be slow to bloom this year. Another black-eyed daisy next to it. And of course, petunias up here. They'll fill out that whole bed. And this lone strawberry plant up here, it's looking like it's spreading its wings. This is, again, some perennial sage I started from seed. And, well, there's a cypress vine in there too. The Shasta daisies here are looking awful. I didn't prune them. They got hit by a late frost, and looks like that's going to be the amount of stem on there. Disappointing. I'll leave you here on this peaceful Sunday morning at the fish pond, newly renovated. I have a whole playlist on it if you're interested. A lot of work, but I really enjoy having my second or third cup of coffee out here watching the fish. Yesterday there was a little bit of algae developing, and today it's all gone. Not sure how I did that. Thanks for watching. Happy gardening.